The configuration may be a little out of the ordinary, but Allis Chalmers fans will quickly recognize the popular tractor at the heart of this Speed Patrol road grader.
It's actually a WC tractor with attachments made to put on for a grader.
This 1949 W Speed Patrol grader belongs to Duane Rarick of Iowa. Duane was on the hunt for an Allis Chalmers grader blade for another tractor he owns, but as it turned out, he came away with a brand new tractor instead.
I restored a WD at first, then where I used to work at before they closed. I had some friends in there. I asked them for an AC blade so I could put a blade on it. Well, this one guy said that his brother-in-law's got an AC tractor down there where he's at, down Fairfield down there. So he went down and talked to him and come back Monday and we talked a little bit and he says he'd sell it, but the blade don't come off. And it just kind of hit me a little bit. And all blades come off. You know, this one's underneath it. This one is mounted in the factory. The ones before you could buy a kit, they bolted on the front end. And then you put all the attachments on it yourself. But the front end was bolted on there at the factory.
This tractor is powered by Allis Chalmers' popular 201 cubic inch 4-cylinder WC engine and has around 30 PTO horsepower. That 10-foot belly blade is controlled by hand, which means maneuvering it takes a little bit of work.
Well, to move it up and down, you got the big hand wheels on, which you just rotate them up and down. And the blade itself, you got to take a wrench, loosen up the big bolts, then you turn it to whatever notches you want, whatever tilt you want.
This setup turned out to be a popular one for Allis Chalmers. The company sold 3,751 units between 1940 and 1950. So, Duane, what's it like driving the Speed Patrol grader?
Fun. It takes a lot of room to move it around, though. It don't turn sharp at all.
This Speed Patrol grader put in a good long working life before Duane got a hold of it. So that means he had to put in a lot of hours to get it looking as good as it does today.
He graded his horse track with it, and he just put fence posts around it, just put the fence posts there. I had to go through the whole thing, motor and everything. I rebuilt the motor, I did the paint job on it, and I did everything myself pretty much.
Duane collects and restores classic tractors in a shop next to his home. He's had a lifelong love for Allis Orange, and those machines make up the bulk of his collection.
I grew up with ACs, but other tractors too, but to me the performance of the AC is a lot better. As you see, I got several around here. Well, I like to have something different. If I just do the kits, I'll probably sell it, but I just want something different or try to get different varieties of them.
Duane's classic tractor fever has him spending long hours in the shop working to restore these machines. But luckily, he has the full support of his wife.
Well, my wife actually bought my first one, or helped me buy the first one anyway. So she's kind of liking them too. Gives me something to do, and I've always liked tractors. When I was growing up, I always liked to tinker with motors and stuff. I just like tractors and sound of them. Gives me something to do. Keeps me out of trouble.
Hey, thanks for catching Classic Tractor Fever. If you'd like to see more Allis Orange features, be sure to check out these other classic stories. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep those classic tractor stories rolling.